Hello everyone, on this great Sunday, I want to talk about the price of greatness. All right, the price of greatness. And I think that this is an important subject. This is something important that we should talk about because you're going to have to choose. At the end of the day, you're going to have to choose where you're going to spend your time, where you're going to give your energy, where you're going to be studying, right? You're going to have to choose where you're going to put that. And for some people, that's going to be being a parent, being a mother, being a father. Sometimes it's not always, when we talk about greatness, it's not always in the form of a Fortune 500 company, or something like that. It's not always about making $1 billion. For some people, it's being the greatest mother or father or brother or sister or whatever it is, or caretaker they can be. So when I talk about greatness, I'm talking about in whatever area you've chosen. All right. But there is a price to greatness. There is a price. And I'll give some examples. I'll take a concert pianist. Of course, there's going to be hours and hours of practice time for them. And that means that they're not going to be able to participate in other activities because that's their focus. They want to be on stage playing with orchestras and playing nationally and internationally. There is a price there. Now, a price doesn't mean that it's something bad. It just means that you're going to have to not pay attention to other things to pay attention to the thing that you want to focus on. So they're going to have to spend hours and hours practicing playing pieces, making sure they're working on technique. Same thing for let me go to an actor. They're going to have to spend time, number one, acting. They're going to have to spend some money, taking classes and even having a coach. But it's going to take time for them. It's going to take time for them to grow into the actor they want to be. Same thing with being a CEO. Stepping into that field, obviously having some experience, having a mentor somewhere. Make sure you're having a mentor no matter what area it is. But that's going to take time. They're going to take time and focus from other things to be the best CEO they can be. And so there's nothing wrong with that, but just make sure that your priorities are in order and that you are giving time to the things that actually matter. But other things will suffer because this is your goal. And so I want you to choose today that whatever area you want to be great in, choose that you're going to put your time and energy into this, and you're going to give it all that you have. Now, sometimes we have psychological blocks, and I've been through this myself. I'm not just saying something to you and I just want you to believe it. No, I've been through this myself. Psychological blocks at times. What is the point? Should I still be doing this? It's just dumb. Should I just go get me a real job? Blah, blah, blah. Anything that comes to your mind. So I want you to take some time to focus on that itself, the psychological part of greatness. All right. Because that is important, getting your mind together, because when your mind is together, you put your whole being in the right place, the right energy, right? In the right frame of mind so that you can move forward. But still, after that, there is a price to that. If you want to be a great basketball player, you're going to have to spend hours in the gym. You're going to have to take time away from partying and doing whatever else, going to the movies, whatever it is. If that is your goal, spend time doing that. And yes, do make time for fun. You need to have a balance, right? I'm not saying to put yourself in the grave early. Have a balance, but most of the time you're going to be focusing on that goal or goals in your life. And this is the price of greatness. All right. And but one thing I want to say this, one thing I think that you should not, or try not to, sacrifice for greatness is family. I don't think that you should sacrifice. There will be sacrifices. For instance, if I went on tour today, I have a wife. If I went on tour today, that's going to be a sacrifice. I wouldn't be here, right? So of course that is a form of sacrifice. But I don't want to sacrifice my marriage. I don't want to sacrifice my kids, ignoring them and ignoring my wife for greatness. No, I think that there is a way that you can do this where I can chase the dream or dreams, and I can still have my family with me because I need them. I need their love, support, energy. I need all that. Also with friends. All right. Don't burn the bridges. So yes, there is a price to pay, but decide what that price is for you. There are people who have sacrificed family. you know, and yes, they may have won a championship. Yes, they may be worth billions of dollars. Yes, they may have a mansion. Yes, they may have 20 cars outside. And yes, they may have a wall of awards, but there's no one there with them to celebrate. And so I'm not interested in that. I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in becoming great, but being alone. I'm not interested in that. I need to have my family around me. This is important. All right. So decide what the price is for you. Decide what price it is that you are willing to pay to get to where you need to be. All right. And also have a balance, step away, and then come back and continue to be great. All right. I want to thank you so much for checking this out. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're not having a wonderful day, you can change that by your mindset. Thanks so much. Tony King out.